Hello बच्चों, the question is, in context of amniocentesis, which of the following statements is incorrect? So here four options are given and we have to choose the incorrect one. So let's first see what is amniocentesis. So amniocentesis is a medical procedure where a small fluid is taken and this fluid is called the amniotic fluid. So the fetus, it's surrounded by a fluid which protects the fetus and avoids or prevents the desiccation. So this fluid which is surrounding the fetus, it is called the amniotic fluid. Now this amniotic fluid had some cells or tissues from the fetus surface, means some cells of the fetal surface, they come in this fluid. So this also had some cells of fetus. So what happens in this, that a small amount of this amniotic fluid is injected out. So by an injection given through the abdomen of the mother, so through an injection a small amount of this amniotic fluid is taken, and this amniotic fluid is having the cells of fetus. Now these cells are having the chromosomes, so this chromosomal pattern of chromosomes is observed and it is used to detect any genetic abnormality. Means if there is a long family history of any genetic problem, so when this test is done, so it is used to detect any genetic defect which may be there in the fetus. So the process is very clear that it is a medical procedure. Here a small means a small amount of amniotic fluid which is surrounding the fetus is taken out through an injection, and this fluid is also having the cells or tissues of the fetus. So the chromosomal pattern of these cells is observed and it is used to detect any genetic defect that may be present in the fetus. And also because in human beings the mechanism of sex determination is chromosomal, so here the chromosomal observation can also be done for the prenatal sex determination. Prenatal means before birth. So before birth it can be found out whether the would be a male or a female. So and this process is done when the female is having a gestation of about 14 to 16 weeks. It means during the second trimester, or sometimes it can also be done during the third trimester. So let's see the options now. First is it can be used for detection of Down syndrome. So Down syndrome is a genetic disorder where there is a trisomy, means there is an additional copy of chromosome number 21. So this is a genetic problem, so it can be found out with the help of this amniocentesis technique. Now the second option is it can be used for the detection of cleft palate. So this is wrong, because cleft palate is not a genetic disorder, rather it is an developmental disorder. What happens that in some cases there is a defect in the palate. Palate is present at the roof of oral cavity, so there may be a defect in hard palate or it may be in the soft palate, and due to this there is a small portion, means there is the actually what happens, the palate is there for separating the oral cavity from nasal cavity, but if this defect is there, then the nasal cavity and the oral cavity are not completely separated. So such a problem in the palate is called the cleft palate, and it is not due to any chromosomal abnormality, but it is due to the developmental defect. So it cannot be detected with amniocentesis. Now the third option is it is usually done when a woman is between 14 to 16 week of pregnancy. So this is correct. The fourth one is it is used for prenatal, means before birth sex determination, means whether the child will be a male or a female, it can also be detected through this. So this one is also true. So out of these four, the one which cannot be detected by the amniocentesis and the incorrect statement is option B. So it is the right answer. I hope this explanation is helpful. All the best.